So our local animal shelter put out a Mayday call yesterday that they were in dire need of sheets, blankets, and old towels. It has gotten so cold, and unfortunately, like most animal shelters, they're overrun with dogs. Some of them are in outside runs. So I am jumping into action. So I'm going around my house, getting out sheet sets that I no longer use. Y'all, this is a sheet set from probably 10 years ago that has just been taking up space in my drawer. I think actually it has a rip in it. That's why we stopped using it. But I'm going to go around the house, gather up everything that I can, and I'm going to go take all this to the animal shelter this afternoon. I'm going to take you with me. But right now, we need to get to work and help those doggies at the animal shelter. Right, Moo? We're going to help those little doggies at the shelter. They're cold, aren't they? Ah, Moo, I wonder if they would wear any of your old shirts. That's a really good question. We're gonna take some of your old stuff, Moo. And Lola, you wanna go out in that freezing cold, girl? Oh my. So this is the animal shelter where we adopted Pollux about 4 years ago, and I follow them on Facebook, and as soon as they posted this, well actually they posted it last night, I didn't see it till this morning. It was apparently on our local news as well, and the shelter posted this morning a picture of all of the piles of things they've gotten. But I called them this morning just to make sure they still needed things, and obviously they do. They said, bring them on. They're there until 3:30. So I know that I have old sheets, and upstairs, you know, the girls don't live here anymore. I have tons of old beach towels, bath towels, blankets. I think I have some stuff in the attic. So I'm gonna go around and gather all that up and take it to the shelter. Miss Lola is outside. You all saw her just go outside. She is right back. The whole point of her going outside is she wants somebody to follow her and play. And she runs down the stairs and turns around and looks to see who went outside with her. And if nobody followed, she's like, well, y'all stink. And she wants right back in. Do you want to help me get all that stuff downstairs, girl? We'll package it up, huh? Take it to the shelter? Okay, what are you going to carry? Oh, there's some good smells in that, huh, ma'am? That's our old bedspread. What do you smell, Miss Lola? Oh, you like it? Now you two want out? Who do y'all think is gonna get out the door first? My bet is for sure on Lola. All right, here we go. Oh, took off in different directions. So the wind chill here right now in Paducah is 15 degrees and the temperature is like 22 or something. It is supposed to be about that for the next 3 or 4 days. Super cold, but the wind is blowing like crazy and my heart just breaks for those little dogs that I know are cold. Years ago, we adopted a senior miniature schnauzer from a shelter, and it was February. And when we arrived at the shelter to pick him up, we learned that he was in an outdoor run. Schnauzers are not outdoor dogs. This little dog, his name was Benny, was so sick. He had pneumonia, just deathly sick. And we brought him home, and he had a wonderful life with us for about 5 years. But it just breaks my heart. So while Lola and Pollux were outside running, Maxie and I cleaned out his old t-shirt drawer. And a lot of these, he just, you know, they've gotten kind of little fur balls on them because they've been washed so many times, or they're too small. Actually, somebody gifted this to Maxie last year. Do you remember Maxie? But it is super thick and warm, and Maxie thought that the little chili dogs at the shelter would benefit more from this than he would here because he's in a warm house. So we're gonna donate this. And We also got from a generous viewer some other little shirts. We got these last year and they're way too small. So we're gonna donate these too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little doggy t-shirts. Right, Moo? That I'm gonna take to the shelter. Maxie loves his t-shirt, y'all. He really does. And he's got 2 new sets, so he can do without these. Yeah, you want to smell that little teddy bear? You want to smell that teddy bear? I know, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. I know. They're back. They said it is too cold. They want in. Come on, y'all. Woo! Right, Lola? Yikes. So I do want to say that I am not going to take any of the dogs with me to the animal shelter. You all know that last year I made and you all did too, you sent the bones. I was just simply the person that dropped them off. But we collectively together made a huge donation of bones and chew toys to the animal shelter, and I took Pollux with me. Y'all saw it, he was so scared. He did not like going back there, and so I'm not going to take anybody with me this time because I want them to be home and safe and know that they're loved. And Lola would probably travel to the shelter, but she's going to stay home today, right, Miss Ma'am? You are. With her kisses, so she's going to stay home. I'm thinking if I just put these in a trash bag, they'll stay clean in my car, not get dog hair on them, which oddly, isn't that funny? I don't want to get dog hair on the stuff going to the dogs. One. Second bag. This may take 4 whole trash bags to get all this stuff to the shelter. I had more than I thought I did. But I love to donate to the animal shelter. It makes me feel good because I'm helping out the dogs and cats there and helping out my community. It also gives me an opportunity to clean out the things that clearly I'm not using, I don't need, but somebody else, someone needs them. And so if you can check with your animal shelter and see what they need and have something that you could donate, I promise it'll make you feel good. This is a crazy little blankety thing, but it's so soft. I think the doggies would love that. Bag number 3. Bag number 4 is gonna be the blanket that was on the foot of my bed for a couple years that Pollux has just scratched to pieces and it's kind of frayed and not great shape, and my old quilt that was on my bed. I got a new one this year. This one's just sitting in a closet. I don't need it, and it will definitely keep some little doggies bed warm or the outside run warm. They can snuggle up in this. So this was a good find. So that makes bag number 4. So I think I can fit all the little doggy t-shirts in a Ziploc bag. Plus I don't want to mingle them in with the blankets in case they don't get to opening the blankets right away. And I can clearly mark that these are t-shirts. Surely dogs that are this small are kept inside the shelter. But even at that, shelters can be chilly because they're concrete floors. So even little inside dogs could use Maxie's little t-shirts. Oh, I hope somebody gets to wear this. It's adorable. Yeah, that perfectly worked out. So while I'm waiting on my lunch to heat up, I have my egg roll in the oven. I made Kung Pao chicken last night. It was so good, but oh my goodness, y'all. I put a red chili in it, a dried red chili, and some of them are so hot and some are mild. And last night it was really hot. I could barely eat it, but it's all I have here. So I'm heating it up. I'm gonna eat quick. And while that's happening, I wanted to tell you all a couple things. So Maxie and Pollux and Lola have been playing like crazy. Lola is really getting into this plaything. Y'all see her? She's checking out my Kung Pao. We'll see if she jumps up there. But the past couple days, I've been trying to record them whenever they're just going at it, and it is hilarious. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna let you all see some of their play scenes. So funny. This morning, it was actually Randy's idea. He said, I think it's time for Lola and Pollux to get brushed. So I got out my little dog brush and got them in the living room and brushed them. And oh my goodness. So I collected all the hair and put it on a paper towel. You will not believe how much I got off. But the funny thing is, you can definitely tell the difference in Lola's hair and Pollux's hair. And I thought Pollux was the shedder, but Lola had so much hair come out. It was unbelievable. Maxie, no way am I brushing him. His hair gets too mad. Of course, he did shed anyway, so he's fine. And actually, I started brushing Lola first, and Pollux doesn't like me to brush him, but he was watching from the other side of the room, and he kind of moseyed over and thought, well, you did it to her. I want you to do it to me. And he totally just stood there and let me comb him. It was kind of sweet, but I got so much hair off of them. This morning at 5:30, Miss Lola decided she was ready to get up and play with her elephant. So she got out of bed, was running around the bedroom with her elephant. Egg rolls ready, dragging her blanket. Maxie is sound asleep, and he started barking at her to stop it. So what do you think happened? That woke me up. So I've been up since 5:30 this morning, but it's fine. I had a lot of stuff to do today. I've got some gifts I'm gonna wrap tonight. Randy and I are gonna run out to dinner. I'm gonna go do this afternoon. And because I told you all we're operating in real time, it is 12:04 on Friday right now, and I am just filming this video. When I get home from the animal shelter, I still have to edit this video, upload it to YouTube, which takes quite some time, make the thumbnail and all the things, and then you're gonna see this bright and early on Saturday morning, which I hope is when you're watching it right now. So let me eat, because y'all, I just telling you what all's going on, I just didn't even realize what all's going on. I gotta get to this. All right, Mooey, can you be good while Mom's gone? Yeah, you be good. Pollux, you be a good boy. I know you will be. Y'all just take a Judy or something, right? Just take a Judy. So the dogs saw me putting on my tennis shoes, and they think they're going on a WALK. They're all riled up. I can barely even get my shoes on. But y'all, we're not doing it right now. We're not doing it. It's too cold. I'm going to start my robot vacuum, which is what I love to do as soon as I leave. So it'll vacuum. It'll keep the dogs occupied until I get back. And I'll see y'all at the animal shelter. All right, a treat for the road. Miss Lola, Mooey, and Mr. Pollux. Well, number one, it is freezing. Randy called me as I was driving here and he said, don't you dare come home with anything. I said, I won't. I promise. Like, our house is full. I could not even handle it. But I could hear the doggies barking when I walked in, and the guy that's working at the counter seemed really appreciative when I brought him Maxie's little dog shirts. I said, 20-pound dog or less, they'll be great. He's like, that's fantastic. So I piled up all the things, and oh my gosh, there's little kitties in the lobby. I wish I could have taken you all in, but if I look at the animals, I get attached and I cannot walk away. Breaks my heart. So I'm in and out. But the good news is it looked like lots of people had even donated more things. There was a whole corner of the lobby that was just piled high with donations. So that is fantastic. So I'm going to go home, edit this video, let the dogs play their hearts out. And I know you all love watching them play, so that's what we're going to do. Yay! We're home, and we helped the doggies, Snooey, didn't we, everybody? We helped all those little doggies at the shelter. They're going to be warm and cozy. Aren't they, Miss Lola? Yes, they will be. We did our good deed for the day. Thank you all for helping me so much. I hope you all do the same. Now, you can enjoy your moment of watching this crew play. Look what Miss Lola just gave me. Muddy paws.